Alright guys, quick update on the Sundance. Everything on it's good to go. It's ready to run. I plan on taking a drive up to the Discount Tire to get I gotta put tires on this car because they're dry rotted and bad. But there's just a few things I wanted to go over, a few things of concern with the car still. Right now it's drivable, so it doesn't stall out or anything. It was a loose distributor. But first thing is that the brake light is on the dash. I don't know why it just all of a sudden turned on. So one of the things that was going on with the car before it stopped running was I know it was leaking brake fluid, and I noticed I tightened these bolts up here, and that seemed to stop the problem. But then I looked at the master cylinder, and this one is low. Then you look at the back here, and this one is like overflowing. So I don't know if it's just I need to remove fluid from one of the things, or if that might be the issue with that. But the brakes are, the brake light's on. And my question is, I live in Arizona, is that going to be something that is going to fail emissions, that brake light? I know with these cars what they do is they hook it up to the gas cap and the exhaust. I know if your check engine light's on, it fails. But let me show you the brakes here, because they're pretty, they've been sitting for a while, so they got pretty rusted. And this is the front tire here. So now the second issue of concern is there is a slight transmission fluid leak coming from the back of the transmission. So as you could see, there's a little puddle here. Let me show you in my garage. Right here, there's a little bit of trans fluid. Now, I don't know if that's something that's worth even trying to fix on this car, or if it's just something I should just keep an eye on. I checked the level, it's full. I put a little bit in, but I can tell you guys that this thing was not leaking transmission fluid until it came back from Firestone. That I'm for certain on. There was a big puddle in the front there, a month ago, and now it's just little drips. So I don't know, it's coming from the back side of the transmission. Now the last thing that I want to bring up is that I'm gonna have to have the tires done. But if you look at the back here, and one of the guys from the Peabody page that came out said this was a concern, is that these lug nuts are put on backwards. So I don't know if they can get them off. And then I've got to have the bolts replaced for the ones that Firestone didn't put back in. They didn't give them back. They just, put them in half-assed. And as you can see, there's some dry rot right here. Like I've got to get them to the tire shop. And then I know that the ones on the front, there's a couple of them that are bad that don't want to come off. So I don't know if those are cheap to have replaced. I know Discount was the one that put the rims on, so that was the issue there. Now the biggest cause for concern, and I can't figure it out for the life of me, is that the key, you can see the key is still stuck in the ignition. I cannot get it out. As you can see, it's kind of dirty up here in the ignition area, but you cannot get it out. I've tried toggling the steering wheel, shifting the gear, the gear shifter, nothing. So I don't know if it's something somebody at a shop can take care of, but those are the issues of concern. If anybody can give me any feedback, that'd be great. I'm almost there with the car, just a few little things, and I should be good to go. But if anybody knows anything, let me know.